Many of our campers can't get out there to see the world, so we bring the world to them.
Today we're visiting Camp Via West.
Camp Via West is unique in that we are a place that serves anyone with a disability. It's a place where they can go and feel like they are not different. Would you like to join us for a day and be a counselor?
Sure, let's do it. So I'm all dressed up, ready to be a camp counselor for the day.
I'm excited for you to get started.
Why I joined camp this year? Because I wanted to motivate, inspire and empower as many people I could.
You really feel the importance of what we do here.
Their happiness is your happiness, and I suppose that's why we do the job we do, is to see the smiles on the people's faces.
Best time of the day, the most fun happens, and you can see by the grin on my face that I'm having the most fun.
To actually see like concrete evidence of what camp's impact is, it's amazing.
Today we're visiting Camp Via West. This is a camp that specializes for children that are disabled. We're visiting with the Camp Director Alyssa and meeting some of our AmeriCamp participants. My name is Dennis. I'm the CEO of Intrax, a company specializing in cultural exchange programs. There's only so much I can learn from the office. Join me as I hit the road to talk to people across the country who participate in our cultural exchange programs and learn more about their experiences. Cupertino. On the surface, this seems just like another small town in Northern California. But Cupertino is also the heart of Silicon Valley and home to tech giants such as Apple, Google, HP, and more. Nestled in the foothills of Cupertino, up past the Stevens Creek Reservoir, is Camp Via West. We're here today to meet some of our AmeriCamp participants and learn more about this amazing camp. AmeriCamp is one of our cultural exchange programs, where young adults from all over the world come to the US for a summer to be a camp counselor. Hi, Alyssa.
Hey, Dennis.
So nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you as well. Welcome to Camp Via West.
I love the energy here. I feel like I'm a kid coming back here again.
That's exactly the energy we're trying to get, thanks to all of the staff from AmeriCamp.
Well, I'd love to hear more about your story and the camp, so let's go for a tour.
Join me right over here, come on.
All right.
Camp Via West is a place where individuals with disabilities can go where they feel like they can belong. Same thing applies to our staff members. It's a place where people can come and learn how to grow themselves and help other people follow that same mission.
What is unique about Camp Via West?
Camp Via West is unique in that we are a place that serves anyone with a disability. It's a place where they can go and feel like they are not different from everyone else. It's a place where if you are neurodiverse or developmentally disabled or any kind of disability that you have, we see what you're able to do, not your label, not your disability. Your disability is important. There's a place where you feel like you can belong. There's a lot of places now where people are included in things, but it's not necessarily a place where they feel like they belong. Camp Via West's mission is to create that place where people can go, be themselves, not be judged, not to worry about, oh, I can't do that because I have a disability. You can. It's all about what you want to do and seeing what you're capable of doing and then taking that up a notch.
I can sense that when I arrived, there's this really strong sense of community where, you know, you can be around other people that are like you and you feel like you can just be completely 100% yourself, right? That sense of inclusivity and belonging is really apparent.
You're not going to be judged because you can or can't do something. You're not going to be judged because you look different or maybe because you approach something a little bit differently. It's appreciated more, it's celebrated more, and it's just a place where you can just finally breathe and not have to worry about accommodating other people so that they feel more comfortable. This is a place where you can come and feel comfortable and not have to worry about adapting for other people. The environment adapts to you.
This camp is incredibly lucky to have you. I think it's really important that, you know, somebody from the deaf community is actually leading the camp here, and it's really inspirational and empowering, and I'm sure really makes a difference to the community here.
It does. I mean, to have representation of different people with different disabilities in every aspect of life is crucial, it's important. We have a lot of AmeriCamp staff who have a disability that work here with us, in addition to our campers and American staff who have a disability. And for our campers to see that is probably the most powerful thing that you can show them. Yes, you can tell them that they can and give them all that opportunity, but for them to see somebody like them is also able to succeed and can do things incredibly powerful.
And so I understand we have quite a few AmeriCamp camp counselors here and quite a few international camp counselors here. Tell me a little bit more about why you choose international camp counselors to join this program here and to help you run your camps.
Well, we have representation from 11 different countries here at Camp West this summer. I think it's crucial because many of our campers can't get out there to see the world, so we bring the world to them. And at the same time, we also have the camp counselors here and other members of staff who are able to get that experience and see what it's like, not only just in a camp environment and what it's like working in the United States, but to have an impact on the lives of our campers that are here in ways that they probably didn't even realize they could have an impact. So I think it's just as important on both ends, and that we're all learning and gaining so much from each other. Our campers are our true teachers. That's who we're really learning from. And just to have that together in a very multifaceted cultural piece, I think is crucial to the success of camp.
I'd love to feel like what it is to be like a camp counselor. Like, is there a way I can get more involved?
Definitely. All of your AmeriCamp staff are so excited to meet you, would love to show you everything they've learned and the impact that they have on the campers' lives. Would you like to join us for a day and be a counselor for a day?
Sure, let's do it.
Great, let's make it happen.
So I'm all dressed up, ready to go, ready to be a camp counselor for the day. We're going to shadow a couple of camp counselors to see what it's like in a typical day.
We're about to start another rotation. Our campers should be coming down. Today we're going to be doing wacky hockey, as you see. A lot of our campers don't have as good fine motor skills, and these are a lot easier to hold. They have more grip. And also, a lot of our campers, sometimes they get a little rough, so we like to have it as we can have fun without people getting hurt. So this is a great game for them to get involved, get excited, and stay safe. But I'm excited for you to get started. You can just help me really gather the campers, talk to them, immerse yourself in what the real routine is.
Sounds great.
Each week we come up with our new lesson plans. They entail goals, objectives, the whole thing. What we're doing, how we're presenting it, how we're adapting it. So I did performing arts last week. I've done arts and crafts. I've done a movement and float. So I do like the group activities, the morning movement, and then like go and help people throughout the day. Yeah, so we just get kind of new ones thrown at us each week.
Nice.
It's really good. This is
It's
my
good that
first
you
sport.
mix it up every week.
Yeah,
It's
it is
different,
good.
yeah.
It makes you very adaptable because I'm a pretty sporty person, but I think it's very different to just normal sports. So we do sports and games kind of mixed in one. The heat, the ability-wise and stuff. So like yesterday we did sports trivia where they had to like do it almost a relay with the answers, and that was inside. And they wrote down an answer, came back and gave it me and stuff like that. So we kind of mix it up. It's super fun. I really like the
Have to be
mixture.
creative and
Yeah,
adaptable.
I really love it.
After a few rounds of wacky hockey, I wanted to chat with a few other AmeriCamp counselors to see how their summer has been going. Can you share with us, what is the camp experience like?
Oh, camp experience has been amazing. Overall, it has been amazing. Because coming here, my greatest fear was like, how am I going to fit in? Like coming from a country that speaks English as a second language, I was really scared. Like, how are people going to understand me? How am I going to communicate with people? But trust me, it has been nothing but the best experience.
There's so many words that I'd love to describe it with, because it's amazing. This camp specifically is just, it's so rewarding, and it's just seeing like when the kids are going home and the adults are going home and they've got like a smile on their face and they're running and they're like, I did this and I did this, and then they're showing off everything. It's just, that's what makes it amazing, because you know you've made somebody's like week. Like, it's only such a short period of time, but they're making such big memories.
My camp experience is amazing, you know, just able to come here and just to collaborate with these kids, you know, to see their talents. And I'm a big fan of performing arts, and so luckily that I came into a space where they have performing arts. So, you know, it's amazing experience, able to see the kids have fun, the experience, the impact that we create over their lives. For me personally, why I joined camp this year, because I wanted to motivate, inspire, and empower as many people I could.
It's amazing. You know friends, you know persons of other nationalities, you can learn about other cultures, you can also do activities that you never do, and you can go out of your zone, of your comfort zone, and it's amazing.
For some of these people, they maybe never had a space that's been so accessible to them. So when they come here and, you know, there's nothing that they can't do, there's nothing they can't get involved with. It's just really nice being on the side where we can give that, and we can cherish those moments that we have, you know, get those pictures, have that laughter. Sometimes there's tears, like that's a camp thing, but in the end, ultimately, like say, when they go home, you know, the parents are so thankful, and you really feel the importance of what we do here, and it's just, it really sits with you. It's really special.
After chatting with the AmeriCamp counselors, it was time for me to meet up with Daniel, a counselor from the UK. I was excited to join him for the afternoon because he was taking his kids to the pool.
It's the best part of the day. I've always said it, I'll say it to anyone, best part of the day. Dive straight, well, don't dive, jump straight in. You'll get whistled at for that one. That's the one rule this pool has, no diving.
No diving.
Dive straight in, and then just have a whale of a time. Talk to all the campers. That's what I do. I always talk to everyone, make sure everyone's having fun, and then you consequently have fun yourself, because their happiness is your happiness, and I suppose that's why we do the job we do, is to see the smiles on the people's faces as such.
Yeah, I have to say, you know, this morning was a lot of work. You know, I only got a little snapshot of what it's like to be a camp counselor, but just all the kids, like all the personalization and their unique personalities, the unique interests, it's just, you kind of have to always be on your toes and just get a feel for how they're feeling. And be kind of, you have to be really flexible, just kind of in a way adapt to how you know, how they're behaving and how they want to engage in which activities.
And that's different between every camper, and that's the I suppose sort of the difference between our camp and maybe a different camp, is that we do have, everyone's different, and we have to find that perfect median. But I think we do quite a good job, because most people are happy here. So I say most, because obviously there's a few that aren't, and it's not their place here, but most people have the whale of a time. And I suppose we can't ask for much more than that as workers.
best time of the day, the most fun happens, and you can see by the grin on my face that I'm having the most fun.
Alyssa, who's our boss, is always saying that that sentence. She always goes, in a moment, and you have to go like, not yet. So it was kind of funny, and we liked like the whole sentence, so we got it tattooed. And it's just a thing she says, and we liked it. It's not yet. This is not finished yet. This is forever with us.
It's amazing the impact camp has on both our campers and staff in such a short period of time. I've seen camp staff on the first day of camp, and they look like deer in headlights. It's just, oh wow, it's happening now. Like, you just got your driver's license and now you have to drive. You just finished this orientation and now it's real. Reality's hitting. And that first day, you never know how somebody's going to go through it. I mean, they have everything, they have the knowledge, they don't have the understanding yet. And to see the camp staff on that first day of that session, and then you go to the last day of the session where they're crying because their camper's leaving, or they're so proud of themselves for making it through the week and knowing what I already know, that they're capable of doing this, and seeing that, plus seeing the impact on the campers and the families telling me they're so much happier now, they're so much more independent now, they made a friend. That to me means more than anything else, to actually see like concrete evidence of what camp's impact is. It's amazing, and there's nothing in the world like it.
So if you could sum up your entire summer experience in 1 or 2 words, what would you say?
I'd say, I'm going to do 3 words for anyone that ever sees this, and I would say worth the risk. If you don't know what you're doing, I'd say it's worth trying it, because it may be right for you. You may not find your feet straight away, but I know people that I was speaking to in the first week, which were very sort of introverted. By the 4th week, they're talking to more people than I am, and I'm more extroverted. So you see, it does sort of work wonders. If you put the effort in, you sort of get what you put in. So if you put the good effort in, you'll have the best time, and the 10 weeks will be over before you know it. And that's sad, but it shows you're having fun, because time flies when you're having fun, as it goes. And yeah, so I'd say for anyone doing it, try it. If you're thinking about doing it, try it.
What a day at Via West. From countless rounds of wacky hockey to making a splash with my best cannonball. This camp is all about embracing the fun and celebrating each child's unique spirit. It's been an incredible experience seeing how this special place empowers kids with disabilities and special needs. The energy, the laughter, and the bonds formed here are unforgettable. I can't wait to come back soon and make an even bigger splash.